What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome back to Darksiders 3. Here we are on the edge of the pool, and it's, well, frankly, time to go in. There's not much else left to do. But I can't wait to find out. Oh. I was already just jump through, it'd be epic. What is my heart's desire? Because that's where this is supposed to be taking me. Yes, I know. Physical damage dealt on X or Y attacks. Plus you counter, and then it's arcane damage. Oh.
You've spent so long watching and judging that you've forgotten how to fight!
Dare attack this holy sanctum?
I do! I dare! Because no one else ever has! And that makes this easy. Sweet! You haughty sons of whores have had this coming for eons, and you have no one but yourselves to thank for it.
Your lust for power will be your undoing, Envy.
Well, isn't that the pot calling a kettle black? When I'm done here and you're nothing left but pebbles, I will simply wait out the apocalypse and destroy whatever weakened generals remain. The Earth will be mine.
About that. Hi, Envy.
Envy, you have failed.
Kill her, horseman. We command.
Oh, shut up! You command nothing but my scorn, and you will know my fury soon enough.
Blasphemy.
Yield or die, Envy.
Okay. Pretty sure this is the last boss fight.
Seriously? No, but it was worth a shot.
Fair. Ooh, hi.
There is no life left for you, even if you me. You'll never
Woohoo! That was new. Ow. Woo, 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 woo. Heal. Ow! No, you don't. Ugh. Yeah, she's summoning up each of the other sins. Ow. Heal. Oh, God. Heal. Thank you. Ow! Heal again. Ow! God, this is not going well. Heal up again. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. I'm not doing that, guys. I think my controller may have just died. Well, that's unfortunate timing. No, I have connection. The hell happened? Was there a bug? Alright, hold on. gonna pull the battery out and try and restart my controller and see what happens. Because I don't know what that was, but I'm not real thrilled with it. Huh. Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but that was very uncool. Okay, well, I've got these, so let's make use of them. I'm going to use a Havoc Shard, and... man, I don't get to keep that many large healing shards. But I've got healing shards, and Wrath shards, and Strength shards, Fortification shards, so on and so forth. So maybe I need to start using some of these. I really haven't bothered using them at all up to now. So I guess I might as well make some use out of them. So, I'm going to use an Undying Shard this time. I'm not going to worry so much about the others. I guess I could use a Fortification Shard. Right, okay. Alright, so I'm going to wait for this to charge back down just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going in. Yeah, we've seen this, we can skip it. Okay, so we're going to do this the right way this time. Probably have to skip another cutscene to do this too. But we'll use the Fortification Shard. I guess, I don't know.
There is no life left for you, even if you...
Oop. I did it the wrong way. Okay, well, I don't care right now. I've got... Shoot, I did that again last time. Okay. Ow. Friggin' avarice. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Shoot. No, 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 no. Heal up again. Alright, let Sloth be big and fat. It's fine. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, God, no! Oh, I'm not dead. I had the Undying Shard. I forgot about the Undying Shard. Okay. Everybody wants to rule the world. Achievement unlocked. She's not dead, is she? Maybe she is. I don't know.
No! It was mine! All of it was mine! I deserved it! I had it! Mine! For the horsemen!
Bam! That's a good way to end it. Not going to absorb her this time. Cast it away. Oh, there we go. Seven sins. Maybe we'll put it in the amulet and then toss it away. I don't know. Okay. That's all of them.
It would seem you have finally accomplished your task, Fury. Perhaps you should be rewarded. But perhaps not. Envy may have caught us unawares, but we have more than enough power to deal with an insect like you.
You sure about that?
You have overstepped your bounds, horseman. You shall be punished, along with your brothers, like the impudent child you are.
Nah, Lord of Hollows.
I will not die like this. I will not allow your corruption to spread.
Grenade. Boom. What happened there? Oh, that was enough damage to knock the Sanctum apart. Shake it off its foundations. Protector of Humanity unlocked, and Path of the Horseman unlocked. Okay. Kinda wish I just added this into the last episode if this goes as short as it seems like it's gonna. Oh. Oh no! Demons in the Sanctum. Yay, dwarves.
Unity is key. If we're to move forward from here, we must move as one.
You won't make it.
The Council.
Enraged. No doubt fueling the attack on Haven in secret. If you have a plan for them... The time is now. Heaven, hell, the Charred Council. They wish to see them annihilated. You know this, but perhaps you don't know the reason. Even before the apocalypse, why were your lives so hard? Because you were created for a great purpose and left unprotected. So those who fear you have set out to destroy you with false promises and wars and sin that they blame on you. They all fear you. That fear can be used against them. Humanity can win this war.
Look around you. This is what's left of humanity, and we are in no shape to fight a war on the scale you suggest.
Might want to check with Death on that.
You must hide.
From the eyes of heaven and hell, the Council. That's exactly what must be done. But what humanity needs more than a good hidey-hole is a protector.
A protector?
Yeah, that'll be you, Fury. Oh dear. That looks bad. Or... Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's bad. Is that Wrath? Oh my... Whoa! I don't remember him. Oh, God. That is a lot of incoming. Where's he going?
Away to where?
North, back to the council chamber. What sort of a beaker would it be if I built a doorway that only connected two places, huh? Your heart's desire, horseman. Safe place for a poor unwanted.
I don't understand.
Aye, well, you will. Sadly, you will understand it all as you travel with them.
Me?
They are in need of a protector, and you need a new purpose. Am I wrong?
No, not exactly. Oh no! They're beginning to fall. Everyone in, I'll follow you through.
I vow to use all of the powers in my possession to protect humanity. And one day, we will set things right. Together. Uthane, my brother, War, is an innocent in this drama. If you ever find an opportunity to assist him in any way, I would ask you to do so.
I will.
Thank you, Maker. May our future be one of justice.
Aye. Safe travels, horseman.
Who is this dude? I don't remember him. But he's badass. Wait, Strife? Where the hell do you come from? I should have been a clue with the guns. I was not expecting that, though. Oh, and that's the credits. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try and sum up some thoughts here. First of all, I loved this game. I thought this game was fantastic. There were a few places that I felt could have used a little more work. Some of the tornado puzzles were kind of obnoxious, and towards the end I kind of felt like they were overcomplicating the puzzles a little bit. The Darksiders games have always kind of suffered with finding their own identity just a little bit, because every one of them can be looked at and immediately related to some other game. You know, so for example, with Darksiders 1, the immediate comparison was with God of War / Zelda, because the game there were so many similarities to it. You know, there was a hack and slash component with throwing enemies around and just murdering through everything, a la God of War. And there was also the way that the game played through dungeons, and they were like ripped straight from Zelda. Not the maps or the bosses, but you would enter the dungeon, explore the dungeon, and open chests to find keys and a particular special item and a compass or a map. You know, and then you'd use that particular item from that dungeon to solve puzzles in other parts of the world, as well as to defeat the boss in the dungeon. It was straight from Zelda. The second one was compared a lot more to, I believe, Diablo. It was a lot more loot-festy. You know, you could change equipment a lot more, and enemies would drop loot and so on and so forth, but it still maintained the Diablo aspect. And this one maintained a lot of Dark Souls. It was very Dark Souls, but the identity crisis for me at the end of this one is they couldn't really decide for sure whether this game was an action-adventure combat game or more of a puzzle game. You know, most of this game felt like action combat. There were a couple of places where it was like, oh, well, I need to strategically reveal a third sword so I can hit all three swords that open the door, or I need to search out a way to break open this wall with like little moving tentacle monster things, or stuff like that. But they were kind of few and far between, and towards the end of the game it felt like they were dialing up the complexity of the puzzles when they really didn't need to be, because that wasn't what the game was at that point. So like needing to use the force power to spin the pillar around so you could then freeze it in the right way so that you could grapple across it with your whip didn't feel necessary. It just felt kind of obtuse. And I didn't particularly like all of the enemy designs, specifically the guys with the shields. If there were a more convenient way to break their guard and attack them a few times, or a more consistent way around the shield, I wouldn't have minded so much, but fighting them just turns into this huge battle of attrition where you have to dodge when they charge, and if they've got the shield up, you can't do anything to them. So I have some criticisms, but for the most part, this is fantastic. The combat felt great. It played well. I enjoyed the environments. I enjoyed the interaction. The enemy designs were very cool. I liked the boss fights. Mostly, I have very few complaints. I don't feel like this game deserved all the flack it caught from original fans of like the first 1 or 2 games. You know, they took a different design choice with this game, but I think it worked great. Now, admittedly, I like the Dark Souls, Bloodborne styles games, so this one might possibly be my favorite in the series. I thought this was fantastic from start to finish, minus the few little criticisms I mentioned before. But all in all, it was a really well done game. And the story to this one is also one of my favorites, in large part because it answers so many questions. We've been wondering about the whole betrayal of the Horseman thing for 2 full games. War was trying to figure out who set him up to go to Earth early, and then Death was trying to figure out what he needed to do to clear War's name, and then Fury didn't care, but stumbled across it, and then suddenly had a change of heart at the end. And my god, that reveal of Strife at the end, oh, so excited now. I will say that one of the things that did feel a little bit different to me, that maybe could have used a little bit of tweaking, was the amount of souls they give you in terms of the items that you collect. And what I kind of mean by that is, from what I remember of a lot of people also had a criticism that leveling didn't really make a difference because enemy damage scaled with your abilities. So you always took X amount of damage and never really got a benefit out of it. But on the other end of that, it definitely felt like I was doing more damage to enemies. Oh, hold up.
So the young one plays nursemaid to mankind. It is of no concern. Abaddon rules over the earth. Heaven and hell scramble to take their place at the table. And the council? The council works against the very balance they profess to uphold. Soon, corruption will overtake them all. And only I shall remain. You may go.
Okay, that raises a bunch more questions, because Abaddon, I believe, is dealt with at the end of the first game. Anyway, I guess there's not really a whole lot more to say on the matter. I thought this game was fantastic. I very much enjoyed it. There were some criticisms that I had, but overall I think this is my favorite in this series, and I, again, just don't think it deserves all the flack it got. It's okay to not think it's the best one in the series, it's okay to like the other ones more, but there was a lot of hate for this game because it wasn't enough like its predecessors, you know. But these games have always evolved and changed from series to series, and I think that that's perfectly fine. I think this is a good fit, especially for a character like Fury, who is all about the combat and the fighting. Focusing on making that a pretty core element of what this game was about was the right move. Well, there you go, guys. It was a shorter episode. It was only 24 minutes. I think it was only about 15 of that was actual, you know, cutscenes and fighting. But that's Darksiders 3. So thank you all so much for joining me for this fantastic journey back into the Darksiders world. I really hope Darksiders 4 happens now, because it will make me extremely sad not to get one game for each of the sins, or horsemen. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment down in the section below. And as always, guys, I will see everyone in the next episode. Catch you guys later.